Today, I am going to show you how to take this beautiful board display and turn it from this into this beautiful charcuterie display of meats, cheeses, breads that you can serve your keto and non-keto family and friends alike. Hello everyone, I am Deborah. Welcome back to my kitchen. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So you guys, I am really super excited about today because we are in the midst of the Christmas, New Year's holiday season, and I have been finding and making keto-friendly recipes that that are sweet treats and appetizers alike. And today, you guys, I am going to be putting together a charcuterie board. And I'm really super excited about it because everything that I'm going to put on this board is going to be keto friendly. So whatever you pick up, if you are following a keto lifestyle, you don't have to worry about whether or not it is something that you can eat. So if you want to learn how to put this together, stay with me and I will show you how coming up next. Okay, welcome back everyone. So a charcuterie board is a display of cured meats and cheeses and everything else, you guys, that you can think of to complement those two things. It can be the sweet things such as candies, the crunchy things such as nuts and breads, and some briny things such as olives and pickles. So you have the option of putting whatever it is that you want on your charcuterie board. That's one component of it, and then the presentation of these things is the second component. Now you see here in front of me some wooden boards. I've actually got 3, which is what I'm going to be using today to put together my presentation of all those things that I just mentioned. But you guys, you can use other things such as different platters, okay? Just to give you an example of the things that you can use, I've got a tray here. So these are some of the things that you can actually use to put together a charcuterie board. And you're only limited by your imagination and obviously the size of these containers. So that's one component. And then of course the other component, as I just mentioned, are the different foods that you can put on it. Now, leading up to today, I have been making some keto-friendly things that I knew that I was going to be using for this board. I made mention of that fact in some of my previous videos when I was putting those things together. And those things being for the crunchy, I'm going to be using some homemade croutons. I'm going to be using some crackers. I've also made some jam. I made a cream cheese spread also that I'm going to be using to put on this board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this aside and I am going to bring out all the different meats, cheeses, etc. that I'm going to be using to put this board together. So these are all the different products that I'm going to be using to put this board together, and these are the parts. I've got meat, I've got cheese, I've got some fruit here, I've got the briny, and that being my olives. I've got some tangy, being my mustards. I've got some sweet, and this being some white and dark chocolate, along with my peppermint bark. You guys, Mother Nature is serenading us again today, so that's the sounds you hear in the background. I've got some homemade croutons for the crunch, along with some crackers, as well as some nuts here. I've got walnuts and I've got some cashews, and I also have some more sweet, and that being these homemade jams that I presented in earlier videos. So, having said that, you guys, again, I've got all the components that make up a nice charcuterie board. So now I'm going to clear all of this out, bring back the boards, and we are going to put this together. All right, everyone, now that I've shown you the equipment that I am using, by the way, this board, I purchased this from the Dollar Tree. They now have a $5 section, you guys, so that's where this came from. This one was a gift. That's where I got this one. And then this one, this fancy smancy one that actually closes up. Okay, but this one I got this from Amazon. So this is what I'm using today as far as my equipment to put together my charcuterie display. So that's one thing that I wanted to share with you guys. And then the second thing I wanted to share with you before we actually put all of this together is to let you know that planning, you guys, is key. I tell you. You visualize it, you figure out exactly what it is that you want to present on your charcuterie display, from the cheeses to the meats, to the condiments, to the fruits, to the sweets, everything. So plan exactly what it is that you want to do. In my case, because this is a keto friendly charcuterie board, I had to plan in advance because I had to make some of the things in advance, such as the peppermint bark that I'm going to be putting up here, also the crackers as well as the jams, and then the croutons, okay? So now that I've gotten all that out of the way, you guys, let's go ahead and start displaying everything on these boards. All right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little map on this, okay? And I'm going to start layering. I'm going to start with some of this meat. And by the way, you guys, what I'm going to do is I am going to put together a separate video to show you all how I folded this and presented this meat. Absolutely beautiful, but yet so simple. Okay, that looks good there. Put another one at the opposite corner. Now for some cheese. And it's the same thing for the cheese, guys. I'll show you how I cut those too in a separate video. I'm gonna anchor these here at this corner. All right, I've got some more cheese, and I'm going to anchor this section of cheese at this corner over here. I think that'll look good. At an angle. All right. Okay. And in the center, I've decided that I'm going to put some olives. So I'll come back for that in a second. And in these containers, I'm going to put some of these condiments. I've got some dill pickles here. Those are going to go here. And then some of this mustard. I've got some Dijon mustard and some spicy brown. Let's go ahead and get these olives in. So the whole key to this whole thing is to use all of your space. And that is exactly what we are going to do. So we've got some green olives and I've got some black olives. Coming up next. Good. And in here, I decided that I am going to put some fruit and nuts and candy. So I'm going to come back in a second for that. So over here, let's go ahead and put in some of these rosettes, you guys. Got one here. And I made these as well. And again, I'm going to put together another video to show you the how to put these together. And also, again, because I planned all of this in advance, another thing that I did is I put together, again, all these videos for the croutons, the crackers, the jams, the peppermint bark, and I will leave that in my playlist above for my charcuterie board. So that's where you can find the how-tos as far as those things are concerned. Okay, and now for some crackers, which are over here. Looks good. And some cheese. And this, you guys, is also some cheese. And this is a cheese that I made, and it is garlic and spinach. And of course, I've got a video on the how to make this as well, and you'll find that in my playlist. Good. Homemade croutons. And blueberries. And now for the nuts. chocolate. And here we have it, everyone. The completed charcuterie board. We've got meat, we've got cheese, we've got the crunch with the crackers and the nuts, we've got the sweet with the fruit and the jams and the candies here. We've got the brine with the pickles and the olives. We got the tangy. Everything that you would need to put together a wonderful charcuterie board. Okay, everyone, so here we have it. This is an amazing charcuterie board. Again, that you being in keto can enjoy with those who are not keto. I've got a lot of homemade things here. Planning, again, is key. Make them in advance. And again, I will leave my charcuterie board playlist in that link above, and there you will find the recipes for this peppermint bark and these croutons, these jams that I have right here, these crackers, this cheese, you guys, this garlic spinach cheese. And like I said earlier in this video, if you are interested in learning how I put together these salami rosettes in each corner, along with the pepperoni roses, let me know and I will do a separate video, a how-to, and I will be more than happy to do exactly that. But again, you guys, this is absolutely amazing. I am so pleased with this. And this is the type of thing that you can put together and gather with family and friends. And you stand, I can just envision it right now. You're standing around, laughing, loving, joking, and eating. And that is what the holidays is all about. Family, friends, and just having a wonderful time while you enjoy food such as this. So you guys, if you agree that this is an amazing project, I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up. Please do share, and please do press that subscribe button below. And remember, you guys, it is a great day. You make it your own kind of special, especially with projects such as this. And until we meet again, you guys, keep growing, keep thriving, keep pushing those boundaries, and I'll see you all real soon on my next I've Got Something to Say too. Thanks again, you guys, and I'll see you soon.